Kmusta mga pards, Jenny here, and this time we're going to review the top 4 Silent Hill in the Silent Hill franchise series. But before that, let's get on to the opening. Silent Hill is one of the most scariest horror game ever in the gaming universe on PlayStation 2. It is also another psychological horror game that really hit my interest on playing this game. The 4 franchises of the game and the other is the extras. It's not just all about monsters and horror, it's also about a terrible love story.
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life.
Yes, you heard it right. Silent Hill is not just all about monsters and psychological effects, but it is one of the most beautiful love story you will never see in a video game. But wait, it's only in Silent Hill 2, but absolutely the first Silent Hill, the third and the fourth are all about survival by themselves and finding a way out of the Silent Hill. Except for the Silent Hill for the room is you gotta get out of the room. Yeah, the first game has been played with Harry Mason and his daughter Sherry, and the first game comes with a beautiful soundtrack ever. In the game you can meet a student, well, I don't know her name, a kinda horny nurse that appeared in Silent Hill Origins, a professor that I really don't know the name appears in the game, and a beautiful cop girl named, Sybil. She's a girl, but why is she named Sybil? Well, anyway, the story begins with Henry driving together with his daughter on a car. And then someone appears in the street, and that's the reason why Henry and Sherry falls onto the cliff. And after that, the first title card appears for the first Silent Hill game history.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
Okay guys, just to let you know that the Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite of all the Silent Hill game franchises, not just because of the graphics, but also of the plot twisting story and the good concept on how they make it. But not just all about that, but yeah, the beautiful soundtrack created by Akira Yamaoka. This music was called Theme of Flora, one of the characters' name in the Silent Hill 2 game. Well, anyway, the story begins as James inside the bathroom thinking of unknown things that we all don't know. Well, anyway, his mission is to find his missing wife in Silent Hill, and that's why the reason why James going back to Silent Hill is search for his wife called Maria. Yeah, obviously called Maria. So I don't want to spoil too much of the story, but yeah, there's something bad going on about two of them, and the reason why they're showing the previous video, like Maria's talking with him. at this point. Well, yeah, and about this thing, James carried his wife. We all don't know about that, but you can find it out soon in the game as you play it. Alright guys, let's get it straight. Silent Hill 3 is now more worse. Okay guys, as you see from the first game into second game, the first game is more of a father, the second is a husband with a beautiful soundtrack game, and now as you can see on Silent Hill 3, the game is getting worse and worse. The psychological creatures are getting evolved, and look at the atmosphere, it's more worse, yeah. Anyway, it has a beautiful soundtrack too, created by the same composer of the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack by Tim Laura. The Akira Yamaoka composed You're Not Here in Silent Hill 3. Let's get into the story. It is the story of a teenager named Heather. Well, she finds herself out of nowhere. She's wake up in a mall. Yeah. Sorry my pronunciation, but yeah. She's just a teenager, find herself inside a Silent Hill mall, and everything went bad. Just like that goddamn creature's like a goddamn cock opening at his skin. Well, yeah, this game is really worse. You better not play it alone unless, yeah, you are brave enough to play this game. I've saw too much girl gamers playing this game because they like it and they were all badass. Well, me, I really hate this game, just to be honest. No, not really hate, because of the creatures, they were all scary. Anyway, let's move on to the other game and complete this video. Now finally, the worst of the worst. I don't know, I feels like I'm crying this time, guys, because if you think that Silent Hill 3 was worse, this more worse, guys. I suggest not to play it alone. Yes, you see that right, guys. This is not just all about the monsters, a love story or something. This game is worst of the worst of all Silent Hill game franchises. To be honest, I will put this game on the #1 list because of its atmosphere and of its story too. The soundtracks were gone. The monsters were horribly gone. They were all out. They were more evolved, like the two babies' head on the top walking by their hands with a big coat. Well, anyway, the ghost never dies whenever you shot them every time you want it, but they will come back to life and search for you. They will kill you. They will hunt you until you die in this game. There's no way out of this game. There's a lot of puzzles you can solve, and to be honest, you better not play it alone unless if you're brave enough. Same from the Silent Hill 3. Oh man, this pure psychological horror game. Well, I guess I need to done the video right here because I cannot explain too much further. I'm all afraid looking at these scenes. Yeah, my dad finished this game, but oh my god, look at that Sadako opening doors slowly. The ghost floating but never dies. Well, yeah, Silent Hill for the room. I played this game and I didn't complete it, but my dad did. And you better not look at this scene if you're terrible of Sadako. Careful. That was hell and creepy, guys. Well, that was Silent Hill for the room trailer that I show you this time. Well, yeah, that's all the video for now, guys. Leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, ingat mga pards. Thanks for watching this game review.
But if you close your eyes